Alright, so today we're gonna do biceps, triceps, and deltoids. So arms and shoulders. This is the end of week 1 of our powerlifting documentation. With this week, we've been doing 5 sets of 5 reps on all the big compound lifts. I'm gonna do that probably with overhead press for shoulders, but generally speaking, arms and shoulders are a smaller muscle. So I'll train those kind of more with like a hypertrophy mindset, like bodybuilding. So I'll do generally 15, 12, 10, 8 on the rep scheme. So 4 sets of 15, 12, 10, 8. And focus more on the range of motion and getting that full contraction and the full length of the movement, as opposed to powerlifting, which it's more like the name of the game is shorter time under tension and less range of motion, so you can get heavier weight. Whereas with this, I'll focus more on increased time under tension and longer range of motion to really focus on building the muscle. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. We're headed to the gym right now. Catch y'all there for some action. So we just finished our biceps, tris, and shoulders workout, and not gonna lie, it was pretty crowded. Normally it's dead in here, but we came kind of like, what time we get here? 1 o'clock? 12:30, 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday, probably post-church rush. But yeah, it was super crowded. So we'd like to take this opportunity to talk to you about proper gym etiquette, right?
Yep, that's right.
All right, couple pointers. There's a couple unsaid rules in the gym. One, if you're on a piece of equipment and you're playing on your phone, I'm throwing you off that piece of equipment.
Get off.
Yeah, like that's not cool. That's not cool. We're in here to work, you know? We're like filming in between workouts, but we're not slowing anybody down. Like we're supersetting, she's with the camera or I'm with the camera. We're not pausing anybody else's workout and we're filming. So if you're working out by yourself and you're just playing Angry Birds on your phone while you're sitting on the dip machine, that ain't cool. That ain't cool. What else? That's the main one. That's the main one.
Absolutely.
I don't even get mad if people leave their weights on the bench. That doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me if you don't wipe down the machine. What bothers me is if you're just sitting on the machine. That's like my pet peeve number one. Now, I don't like complaining, so that's the end of my rant right there. To add value at the end of this conversation here, I want to touch real quick on the differences between powerlifting and bodybuilding as it relates to this particular workout. So like I said earlier, with the powerlifting on the compound movements, you know, bench, deadlift, and squat, the less time under tension, the better, because that's gonna put less tension on your muscles. You can get the rep, and get it off of you. And you can be able to lift more weight. And the shorter the range of motion, the better, because like if you're doing bench, you know, you wanna have a minimal amount of range of motion. With, you know, biceps, triceps, and like from a bodybuilding perspective, you wanna really elongate that muscle, focus on the full stretch, the full range of motion, and have a longer time under tension. I kind of touched on it earlier, but I don't know if you can hear me real well because we were driving. Any other point you want to make?
No, but I mean that I think has been like the biggest challenge from switching from more of a bodybuilding thing to a powerlifting thing. People keep, you know, putting pointers out and stuff. It is such a difference. Like this just kind of being our first week, like fully doing powerlifting. Like we appreciate all the comments that we're getting on what we need to do better to be doing the powerlifting stuff instead of bodybuilding, because it is such a different thing. That was kind of nice to be able to do arms and shoulders and stuff and just like do it our normal way and just like sweat and get a good like workout, squeeze those muscles, and like I don't know, it's just, it really is different, and every once in a while it's just so nice to like go back to your roots, you know. So but we're humble, you know. If we're not powerlifters, we're learning, you know. So like if y'all have recommendations, keep on coming. I read all the comments. I might not respond back immediately, but I read them all, and I will respond back. They really are appreciated. Like
yeah.
I mean, we're just trying this out. It's something that we're
100%.
Brand new to.
100%. So that said, I got an ice cream maker, and we're gonna go try and make some keto ice cream. So I'll holler back at y'all later. My buddy's coming in town too, so I might show a little bit of him. He's a goofball. Good old Charlie. So time for some ice cream. Catch y'all later.